Welcome to the Healthy Eating Video Log, 188 pages of transitional raw vegan menu ideas, serving suggestions, and recipes. Hi, this is Alea, and this is part 2 of the Traveling Raw video that goes with the Healthy Eating series. We got through the airport, we got to the airport, we got through the airport, we got through the plane. Now we're at the hotel room. Now, ideally, you'll be able to be in somebody's house or in an apartment or a condo where this will not be an issue. But in case you end up in a hotel room with no refrigeration, I have a little hint for you. Now, some of you who are ultra straight line and super honest might not like this one, but I have found that it works extremely well. It seems that hotel rooms are very willing to accommodate people who are sick. We have a sick industry. I don't quite know what it is. Our society is really into that. But anyway, they're very much accommodating for people who are sick. So I am not above telling them at the desk that I need a refrigerator for my health, is the way that I put it. But they will give you usually a refrigerator, or they will rent you a refrigerator for a very nominal fee, like $5 a day or something, to put your insulin in if you are diabetic. Now, my thing, I would prefer to eat well and not get diabetic. Okay? So I have found that to be a way to get refrigeration. If that does not work, don't bank on it, because if you're staying in a Motel 6 or something, they may not have refrigerators to let you have. They may not have a room that has a refrigerator. So I try to carry with me in my luggage those little fold-up, full-flat insulated bags, because they don't take up any space, but when you get to your hotel room, you can put ice in those in a plastic bag and then sit it in the sink or in the shower or in the tub, and you have a cooler in your room that you can then put food in, the things that will definitely spoil. But without that, there's so many things that you can have that don't need refrigeration. We put everything in the fridge because we just think everything needs refrigeration. It really doesn't. Cucumbers will last without refrigeration. All citrus is fine without refrigeration. Apples don't need refrigeration. Zucchini and squash don't really need refrigeration as long as you're going to eat it in a couple of days. Melons, if they're cut, they need to be refrigerated. If they're not cut, they don't need to be refrigerated. Mostly, if the food is whole, you can sit it on a counter. So the only thing that you need to worry about refrigeration for is things like lettuce and your greens. So I try to eat my greens as I get them. I get them and eat them right away. But all the other stuff, you don't have to refrigerate. Nuts, seeds, that stuff is fine without a refrigerator. I would get like a head of romaine lettuce, and I'm going to eat on that lettuce all day, and then it'll be gone. So that's fine. I do travel with my Magic Bullet because it's small, it doesn't take up much space, and it has all those different size containers. So you can make sauces in it, you can make your morning drink in it, you can do a gentle smoothie in it. You need to cut things up small when you put them in there because it doesn't have the power of a Vitamix. So you have to be aware that you're going to be power challenged. And so you have to make sure that you're cutting things up smaller when you're putting them in there. Get a roll-up cutting board and a ceramic knife. Now, I have not tried to take a ceramic knife through TSA, so I don't know if you can. I'm actually going to try and see if it works, because I would think that it's not going to show up on their scanner things, because it's not metal. But you can buy a ceramic knife just about anywhere, or you can, get a regular paring knife from the supermarket. You do need a knife, you do need a cutting board. carry your Vitamix, your Magic Bullet with you. And pretty much you can make just about everything in your room. You can make smoothies in your room, you can make pâtés in your room. Make only what you're going to eat. You can do coconut water, the ONE coconut water things that come in their quart jar. You can do that in a day. So you can make your smoothie in the morning, use some of it to make a pâté, and all of these recipes are in the book. Use some of it to make a pâté and, make up a juice and then drink the rest of it, and it's gone. So refrigeration is not an issue. You just have to think out your food. Sort of think about, what do I want to eat for breakfast? What do I want to eat for lunch? What do I want to eat for dinner? What do I want for snacks? And you can eat stuff out. I have found that the salad bars are pretty nasty, but, in a pinch, you can eat the salad bar. The problem with eating salad bars is that they always have this cooked stuff right there, and it looks so good, and I just want to have a little bite. And one little bite leads to another little bite and another little bite, and the next thing you know, you're eating cooked. And that's what happened to me in February. It's not a pretty picture, and it takes a really long time to get back to raw, or even high raw. So I suggest that you, stay out of those places if you can. And, if you're traveling with friends who are eating cooked food, and food is social. And so we want to be with our friends and they're out eating or whatever. Okay. Personally, I just kind of said, oh, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to read, or something, and I just stayed in. But a couple of times I did go out and I ate, I had a salad. But I made my own salad dressing before I left the room. And I just took it with me in a little jar. Do carry some little jars with you. You can get them at the drugstore, those little cosmetic jars. And you can put salad dressing in those. You can put seasonings in those. You can put pâtés in those. You can put all kinds of stuff in those things. So take some of those with you so that you can, make up a salad dressing before you leave the hotel room. You can make yourself up a juice. If you drink the juice, if you get full before you go to the restaurant, so if you drink the juice or you make a smoothie before you go to the restaurant with your friends, you really won't want anything that's there. And so you won't feel weird or anything about not eating. And most of the time the restaurant will give you a plate of fruit that's cut up. And unless you're in some Western restaurant that, just doesn't have anything but prepackaged food, you can usually get fresh fruit, which is quite tasty. I hope this has been helpful to you. Again, if you have questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is aleighland, ALEIGHLAND @yahoo.com. Down below will be the link for the book, and it's also available in iTunes. If you're watching this on Blip TV, please make sure that you email me in order to get the information. I am so happy that you joined me. I hope this will give you some ideas on how to travel raw. And until next time, have a fabulous day and make something delicious.